When I joined the military, I was in the Marines, and I thought I was going to be that was going to be my job for the rest of my life, right? Like I always pictured myself as retiring from the Marines after 30 years of service, and then kind of finding something from there. Meeting Allie and knowing what she brought to my life, and I knew that it was time for a change. You know, I had to distance myself from some of the things that I was used to in that lifestyle. And so getting out of the Marine Corps and trying to, I mean, that's what I looked at as my identity, you know, as I was a Marine. That was it. And trying to let that go and realize, one, it's not about me, right? And two, trying to figure out who I was without that. And I think we talk about like a God-sized hole, right? So I was always trying to fill that God-sized hole with something else. And then my now wife brought me here when we were first started dating. She seemed like she had something that I was missing, and you know, she came here. She was very strong in her faith, and so I knew I wanted that, right? So I just asked her, I said, hey, can I go to church with you? And been coming ever since. So I got baptized in April of 2013. So about 6 months after I started coming here. I think everything about it, I mean, I think the sign out front says it all, you know, it says help people. And this church is awesome at helping people. And I'm just blessed to be a part of it, I guess. So my oldest is actually 18. He's at Miami now, Miami Hamilton. And we have Grant, who's 8 years old. And he goes to Crosby Elementary. And then Libby, who's 3 now. And she's definitely the wild one in the group already. The teachers know them, and you know, they come in and they got their friends there, and it's always an awesome experience, like the energy and all that stuff. And they just, I don't know, they just love going to Harbortown, right? One of Grant's favorite things is sometimes we'll go to they have this breakfast every third Sunday at the American Legion in Harrison. So we'll go and get breakfast at 8 o'clock, and then he gets to come to my class, so he gets to hang out with like the 4th and 5th graders for a little bit, and he thinks that's the coolest thing ever. So I pretend it's because I'm in there, but it's really because he gets to hang out with older kids, right? Grant will come home and be so proud because there's been times where he'll come home and he'll say, hey, you know, there was a kid that nobody wanted to hang out with. And he would, you know, and that guy's heart is, it's there, you know, and he's just got such a big heart for God. He sticks up for his friends, no problems, and he's just, well, that's what God would want me to do, you know? And he's just, even if a kid's mean to him, he'll come home and talk about it, and he'll just say, well, you know, God tells me to be nice to him anyway, so I'm going to do that. You just see that and think, he's going to be awesome one day, right? So I think all that falls back on just having a foundation in faith and reading the Bible to him and letting him know who he is and who he belongs to.